Well, I'm Jagender Rana, and topic of the day is domestic or international. Domestic or international travels don't undertake without insurance. So, travel insurance is important to everyone who travels abroad. It's always advisable to buy an international travel insurance policy before you leave for trip to ensure a smooth trip and avoid financial implications of any flight delays. So, flight delays, loss of baggage, or medical emergency, all these are part of the insurance. However, the question that arises is whether all those people who travel frequently in a year for either a holiday or work take a travel insurance policy every time they travel. The answer is no, as there is annual multi-trip travel insurance available which reduces the stress of buying a policy for traveling before every trip. This is an ideal option for all frequent flyers and in fact a must-have for them as it secures all the trips. Insurance companies offer different plans depending on the needs and requirements of their clients. And thus it is always good to know the options available and then make an informed choice. Let us understand how this policy works and all that you need to know to make the right choice. There is annual multi-trip policy. For all people who travel frequently for work or for leisure, the annual multi-trip policy is one policy with a validity of 1 year that covers all the travel. This ensures all medical expenses in case of a medical emergency and other issues faced while traveling, like those with respect to baggage and journey, are covered. So, with this international travel insurance, you can easily travel and focus on work or exploring a new place without new stress. There are options to take the policy for. You can see the countries you travel frequently to and accordingly choose the policy that works best. So before buying a policy, you must always know the coverage, that is inclusion and exclusions, and take the policy that suits you the best. Then inclusions of an international travel insurance policy are important. It's important to know what is covered under your international travel insurance policy to ensure you can claim what is covered and take alternate measures for those that are not. Some of the main coverages of the policies are emergency medical expenses. This is the most important inclusion as it covers all expenses for room rent in case of hospitalization and other costs, as well as ambulance and OPD treatment. So the policy covers all expenses for medical repatriation or medical evacuation. Apart from this, the policy also covers expenses for the repatriation of mortal remains. Then dental expenses. Dental issues can be painful and treatment often cannot wait until the insured returns home. Thus, a good travel insurance policy covers dental expenses subject to the policy's terms and conditions. Then accidents. A comprehensive international travel insurance plan covers accidents that can happen when traveling abroad. In the case of an accident, a lump sum amount is given to the family of the insured, which can help them in case of accidental death or disability. As far as journey coverage is concerned, the international travel insurance plan has issues related to journey covered as well. Some of the main ones are flight delay and cancellation, trip delay and cancellation, loss of international driving license and passport, trip curtailment, emergency hotel accommodation, personal liability, missed flights in case of connected flights, emergency cash assistance in case of theft or robbery, and then coverage for baggage issues. There can be baggage issues when traveling which can disrupt the trip. The annual multi-trip policy covers the following bag-related issues: loss of checked-in baggage on flight, delayed checked-in baggage at the destination, theft of baggage and the contents, and exclusions of international travel insurance. Before buying a travel insurance policy, it is important to know the policy's exclusions so that you are not stuck at the time of a claim. Some of the main exclusions of the policy are breach of law, coverage for pre-existing diseases, issued due to consumption of intoxicant substances, obesity and cosmetic treatment, and self-inflicted injury, injury or death in adventure sports. Then plan for flights. Depending on the frequency, one travels in a year, there are options available for flyers. Some of these are individual single trip, insurance for those who travel only once to a destination, individual multi-trip insurance for any person who has to make several trips in a year, then individual travel medical insurance which covers medical expenses. And there are things to know about the annual multi-trip policy. There are some important things that must be known by all those who wish to take a multi-trip policy. The duration of each trip insured can vary from 15, 30, 45, 60, 90 or 120 days at maximum. In the case of worldwide coverage, all countries are covered except the one with United Nations sanctions. The validity of this policy is 1 year from the time of buying the policy. Then always check the claim limit on the policy, as this should not create issues later. See the coverage for the kind of trip and the activities you intended to do. Always check the fine print of the policy, as each policy is different and it is always good to know the policy details. There is usually no restriction on the number of trips in a year. The premium for this insurance is higher than one for a single trip, and this thus must only be taken by those who know they will need it and use it. A travel insurance is essential, and you will only know how essential and helpful it is in a situation where you need to make a claim. So the main thing is to buy the right kind of international travel insurance policy, which means an ideal policy seeing the coverage, validity, etc. Once you have a good and comprehensive policy, you can work or enjoy your trip in place. So an international travel insurance policy is your trustworthy, reliable and mandatory companion for your trip abroad. Imagine this: you are traveling to a foreign country for leisure or personal business or studies. You don't want anything to ruin your trip and taint your happy memories. But unexpected things happen. You may fall sick or lose your passport or miss your flight. Then international travel health insurance policy helps you deal with financial stress and worries caused by such situations. It protects you in unexpected and untimely situations in an unfamiliar city with language barriers. An international travel medical insurance plan covers flight delays, lost or delayed baggage, lost passport, trip interruptions, medical expenses, and trip cancellations. So with premium, this is normal. The international travel insurance plan will help you deal with any baggage or trip or medical contingencies, be it a delay of checked in baggage, lost baggage, cancelled flight, delayed flight, missed connecting flights, passport loss, emergency hospitalization, trip interruption or trip cancellation. So travel insurance is an insurance policy that provides financial protection to travelers during their international stay or trips. Imagine you are all set to enjoy a vacation at an exotic destination and unexpected events disrupt your travel plans. You miss your flights or have to delay your trip due to weather conditions or get hospitalized during your stay abroad due to some medical emergency. The travel insurance plan ensures that none of the trip or medical contingencies cause any financial burden to you. It covers you from the moment you reach the airport till you are safely back to India from your trip. Here are some key reasons why buying a travel insurance policy is important when going abroad. First of all, this is mandatory by law. Some countries have made it mandatory for travelers to have a valid travel health insurance plan before entering their borders. For example, it is a prerequisite to purchase medical travel insurance to enter countries like Russia, Singapore, the UAE, Romania and Cuba, regardless of the purpose of your visit. So the main reason behind making travel insurance mandatory in some countries is to financially secure foreign visitors from unexpected events like passport loss or theft, lost or misplaced luggage, trip delay or cancellation, medical emergencies, or accidents and COVID-19 like situations. Then visa requirements. While there are countries that offer visa on arrival to India, many countries require you to buy a travel insurance policy to initiate the visa application process. For example, it is compulsory to have travel medical insurance with a minimum medical coverage of Euro 30,000 to get a Schengen visa. This will allow you freely in any of the Schengen countries, including Switzerland, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, Portugal, and Denmark. Other countries where travel health insurance is mandatory for the visa process includes Turkey, Czechoslovakia, Republic, Ecuador, UAE, etc. Then medical expenses can be quite high in foreign countries than in India. The cost of medical treatment matters. The potentially high cost of medical treatments in case of unexpected illness or injury or accidental dental issues not only increases your financial burden but also leaves you feeling helpless during your international vacation. When an international travel medical insurance plan acts as a shield against unforeseen medical bills by offering cover for emergency medical hospitalization, the cost of transporting the nearest hospital or back to India, and dental treatment due to an accident on your trip. Then the coverage offered. Besides offering international medical coverage, international travel insurance policies offer coverage for various baggage and trip related contingencies. You lose your checked in baggage, or someone mistakenly takes your luggage, or the airline delays or misdirects your checked in baggage. Similarly, you may miss your connecting flights to your final travel destination, or your trip may get delayed or interrupted or cancelled because of conditions that are beyond your control. All of these situations are covered under the international travel insurance plan. So the insurers offer country-specific travel plans with some insured ranging from $50,000 to $5 lakh to cater to the diverse needs of globetrotters. Insurers have overseas travel insurance plans that cover the top travel destinations across the globe, including the US, Canada, the UK, Greece, Austria, Egypt, Russia, Hong Kong, Japan, and China. Scandinavian travel insurance is popular among travelers who love to explore Scandinavian countries like Switzerland, Spain, Italy, France, Germany, Portugal, and Denmark. So there is customized plans to offer the necessary medical coverage to comply with Scandinavian visa requirements. On the other hand, Asia Travel Insurance has special plans to provide coverage against various untoward events that may disturb your relaxing and exciting stay in beautiful Asian countries like Singapore, Thailand, and South Korea. So insurers offers personalized plans for different combinations like individual, family, senior citizens, and student. Companies have an international travel insurance plan for individuals who love to travel solo. And the international family travel insurance plan is perfect for people who love taking family trips abroad, while the annual multi-trip travel insurance plan is a must for frequent business travelers. Meanwhile, senior citizen travel insurance plan is especially curated for travelers aged between 61 to 70 years who want to explore the world. This is also one of the most preferred plans by non-resident Indians who want their parents to visit frequently or have extended stay with them. Additionally, student travel insurance is best for students who want to study at reputed universities and institutions abroad. This international student travel insurance plan not only offers basic covers for lost passport, total loss of checked-in baggage, and personal liability, but also include unique coverage like bail, bond, study interruption cover, and sponsor protection cover. So it's a special international travel insurance plan for students that can be easily customized to meet the different requirements of universities in top countries like Germany, Australia, the UK, the US, and Canada. So this plan have everything you need to ensure your safety and comfort during your international trip. There are different covers you can enjoy when you buy your international travel insurance policy online. In the situation of your checked-in baggage delay, or international travel insurance plan will provide up to $100 to help you buy necessary personal items like clothes, toiletries, and medication. Additionally, in case of loss of baggage, this plan will compensate you up to $1,500 for total loss of checked-in luggage caused by your airline. These are the benefits covered in the travel insurance plans. Then the passport lost or theft cover means losing your passport or becoming a victim of passport theft can be a dreadful experience. So the international travel insurance policy offers cover for passport loss to help you get a reimbursement up to $300 for expenses incurred to get a new passport or duplicate passport. Then medical emergency cover. You may fall sick or get into an account, but with the international travel health insurance, you can cover most medical expenses including medical treatment, emergency medical hospitalization, and transportation up to $55 lakh. It also provides a cover of up to $500 for any accidental dental treatment needed during your trip. Then there are trip cancellation and interruption cover. In case you have to cancel or interrupt your trip due to unforeseen illness or inclement weather conditions or terrorist incidents, the international travel insurance policy will provide reimbursement up to $600 for the forfeited, non-refundable prepaid payments made before the departure date. Then missed connecting flights, personality liability cover, hijack distraction allowance, compassionate visits. So these are the features available in the travel insurance plans. And additionally, medical expenses, transportation cost, dental treatment, daily allowance in case of hospitalization, personal accident, personal liability, repatriation of mortal remains are available. So policy is must be portable. Thank you. Thank you.